And now for something completely different. Alright, so let's get back into it if everyone's back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Just hear the Australian anthem playing in the background.
So,
What the fuck?
have we taken this job?
We're about to, as far as I know.
Okay.
I mean, we've already turned down the other dude, so.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, it's fine.
So my friend just told me that this dude is the broest of bros, but I don't know that I see and all. I know that we had another runner check the book. So shit. So I guess we're gonna kill this dude. Hate you, Bob.
Alright. So you've got a way into the York Underground, which is funny because if you wanted to get in on your own time, you could have paid the Yakuza 1,000 million each to get in, but you're paying the Orcs 4,000, so that's acceptable.
To get as close as possible.
Yeah, the Yakuza could get you even closer, but
hate
they're
you so-
Yakuza. And I'm pretty sure Shiloh would be against it.
That's not a good idea.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. So, basically what's happening is, do you meet with the, are you getting anything else before you're going into the underground, or are you going straight in there?
Have we gotten the gun? Have we gotten the narco jet and the syringe from the dude?
Like, can I have your street dot contact to roll, connection times 2, plus his loyalty, plus 2.
All right. So connection times 2 is 4, plus his loyalty, which is 5, times 2.
No, plus
That's
2.
Plus 2.
So
Plus
it'll
2,
be
so
9.
that's 11.
Level. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
You get the narco-ject and a syringe. It's a bit like, what are you doing with a syringe of tranquilizer? And it's probably best he doesn't know.
We're just killing
So,
the Martin Luther King Jr. orc. It's all good.
Well, you know, he's no babe in the woods. He knows what's up.
Cool. So, how you getting into the underground isn't pretty. You're going to get your gun when you get down there. You're literally going to be up shit creek.
Oh, God.
You're getting in through the sewers. So, yeah. It's not going to be pretty. So I assume everyone has a gas mask, yes?
Yes.
My helmet has one.
Thank you, Christ. My ballistic
I
has
do
one.
not, actually.
Ooh.
So Shiloh, does Smash have one?
Yeah, I've got a respirator, I think.
Cool.
Just
So
checking.
you've got a
You know, you might want to, if we were told this ahead of time, you might want to buy one real quick.
Yeah, you totally can. You can just go down to Stuffer Shack and buy a thing.
It's fucking Seattle. There's pollution
I know,
everywhere.
Okay. I would love to do that if I have the chance.
Totally. It's like 200 million, so you're fine.
All right. Hey, I'm going to add that 6K, right?
Yeah, I might
Yep.
as well.
So you
that
get
we
6,000
got up front?
million straight up.
And I'm going to buy... anything else?
That should be fine.
I don't have a lot. So...
Cool. Does anyone here have weak immune system?
No.
Okay, so you don't get dysentery, or tetanus, or salmonella, or whatever kind of disgusting.
How the
awful
fuck? You know, I don't even
diseases.
want to know how we would get salmonella in out of shit. You know, I just don't care anymore.
There's a lot of shit, mate. Like you're under a KFC at the moment.
It's food Never mind.
You really don't want to know. So it's absolutely awful, and it takes you an hour and a half to like crawl through like the sewers at a pace that is slow enough to like on a literal dinghy made of wood to get through a river of shit that is so foul that knight errant actually can't go there, because if they stay there for more than 2 hours, they probably contract all kinds of nasty shit. So
Literal.
this is the only, like, one of the only routes the smugglers have, and it's disgusting and awful. And if you fall in, you're probably going to die of poisoning. And there have been rumors of awakened sewer gators that will come and eat you. So after an hour and a half of absolute just, and it takes an hour and a half because Shiloh is so big that they have to roll slow and make sure that he doesn't accidentally tip over someone and we all fall down.
You get greased
you
up.
get you get into the Orc Underground, and you smell absolutely awful. However, the smell of like iron in, not iron, but in the air, like
Copper.
ionized, that kind of thing. It's like everywhere. Like
Every day a
you
woman
smell the gunpowder, you smell the fires, you smell the screaming, you smell the decrepitness of a slum. The you all have low light vision, yes?
Yeah, I do.
Yes,
Yeah,
I have
cool.
it in my helmet.
Yep.
Cool. Because it's really dim under here. There's like artificial lighting given by like some electricity, and also a mixture of electricity and glowing mushrooms. So it's perfect for orc eyes, which are low light, not so much human eyes. So you guys are just fine. And you enter, and you kind of like walk around the corner to get to the gun where you have been told to meet. And you see this orc youth, about, I'd say 14 years old, being stopped by an armed knight-errant officer. And he says, "Citizen, show me your sin." And the orc youth says, well, I don't have one. And then you see the knight-errant officer is clearly not taking this shit. Roaming sinless is illegal, as you know.
It's the underground. This isn't part of Seattle. What the fuck is he talking about?
Well, I mean, the knight-errant bit kind of is. So then you see the knight-errant guy say, "Well then, Trog, that's breaking the law." And then smack over the face with a baton, and he just falls to the ground, like nose broken, covered in blood. And then like he like beats him more and more, and it's like, "And this is what we do to lawbreakers." And another knight-errant officer walks around the corner and says, "What are you doing?" And it's like, "I found this man sinless." "Oh, good. Take him away." And they slam him with a taser until he is completely knocked out, and cuff him and then drag him away. Do you want to make like stop that and maybe interfere, or do you want to like not piss off knight-errant before your job happens?
Do I have my goddamn LMG yet? And are we clear? Is the guy on the ground and those two standing?
The guys on the ground, those two are standing. You haven't got your LMG yet. You are on the way to get your LMG.
Shit, literally. You know, I know for a fact they have biomonitors because my last run taught me that.
Would biomonitors show if they were knocked unconscious?
No,
Yeah.
it only
So-
goes off if they die.
Yeah, if they die, it will go off and like boop 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 boop, or like high alert. If they get knocked unconscious, someone's gonna say, "Kowalski, why are you asleep on the job?" It's like, "Oh God."
What kind of gear are they wearing? Standard issue.
Standard issue knight-errant armor with stun baton and Ares Predator.
Well,
I can take one.
I could take both. I could throw a stun ball right at them.
Wow, can you not get the kid?
Well,
I mean, the kid's already knocked out.
Oh,
technically.
fuck it. Can we turn to the guy and say, "All right, you guys are all right for a little bit of good karma?" No. You guys all right for a little bit of good deeds, or to make up for shooting a guy in the face shortly?
Hell yeah.
All right, fuck him up.
All right, so
Oh, and I turn to the guy and I say, who's driving the boat or canoeing
No,
up, wherever
the
the
guy's
fuck.
already like you're on the land. You're on land.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
I just waved to the mage and let him do his thing. It's time for him to fucking shine.
okay. So I'm gonna cast.
I stand out of his way.
I'm gonna cast a stun ball at 4-6.
Nice. So it's a 6-meter radius. Do you want to pre-edge this? Actually, how much edge do you have? You are a human. You have 3 edge.
3 edge.
You might want to bank. I'm already out too. I mean, you might want to check for drain. Well, what are your stats?
I got 6 logic, 5 willpower. I got 11 drain. With the force I'm casting, I'm probably looking at
A 6 drain, I think.
a 6 drain. Ugh.
You could cast it at like force 1 and then push the limit, meaning you don't have a limit on your
That is
thing.
true. That is a better use of edge, to cast it at force 1 and ignore the 1 stun limit, so that it will go and be more stun without adding dice, if I recall.
Yeah. So you add your edge pool, and then you break your limit, and then your 6s explode, and you'll get both of them because they're standing quite next to each other.
So you will cast it force 1, so that'll be magic plus spell casting,
Okay.
and then plus your edge, which is 3, and then you resist 1 drain, I think. What is stun ball again?
2 drain. 2 drain. Minimum of 2 drain all the time.
Minimum 2 drain, and then
Okay.
you resist that. So let's do a good deed.
So spend an edge.
Yep.
To to what? To do both pre-edge and set
Nah,
the limit.
So it's the same thing. So you roll 17 dice. Do you have a mentor spirit?
Jesus,
No.
fuck.
All right, cool. So 17 dice to
Okay, here we go.
yeah, and then your 6s will explode, and you've got no limit. Holy shit! So roll 3 more
we roll-
dice.
Okay. Those
Oh.
are
You still got 4/6 off, basically.
all right. So now I'll roll my drain.
Ooh,
Oh god, yeah. So roll your drain.
Hey.
Cool, and you take no drain. These guys just go, oh, what the frag? They're not unconscious. They take 6 drain, which is a lot of drain, actually. A lot of drain. 6 stun. Roll initiative.
You know what? We're off to a good start. They're already at wound penalty -2. They've probably got like 10 or 11 stun. We
Oh, wow.
can. No. All right. Don't
Oh
kill 'em.
wow, what the shit?
Okay. Nope. We don't kill him, and I break out the stick and shock. I have Savalette. I have street gear, weapons, gear, gel. I'm gonna be using gel rounds. So 2d6 plus 9. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct on my sheet. Okay. Wow. Oh Jesus.
Oh, that's wrong.
So you've
No, that's
got
correct. You got
13.
13.
Okay.
So
Shiloh got
we all go before them. So I and Smash go first. Smash, what weapons do you have?
What did
I
you
can
get? Oh, 14, yeah.
14.
14.
I believe Smash goes first because you've got how much edge?
2.
2.
Oh, 1.
I spent both.
What's your reaction?
Action with synapse boosters
Yep.
is 4.
Mine's 6.
Okay, so Smash is going first.
Okay.
And
Smash is a speedy.
to your question, I will be using a taser if we're not killing them.
So Smash, these 2 knight errant guards just like stumble over, clutching their like stomachs. They're like, "Oh, what the frag!" And they look up and they see a mage going woo at them. And they're kind of mad and racist because fuck that big, giant troll and his orc friend. So what do you want to do?
Quick draw my taser and give one of them a jolt.
Most definitely. So roll me, I believe that's pistols. So
It is
first
pistols.
pistols, and then
Oh god.
you have a quick draw holster?
Yes, I do.
You got to
Threshold
roll
is 2.
agility plus pistols and get 2.
So agility 9, pistols is 0 because you told me to get rid of it. I think.
So you'll be rolling
Yeah.
8 dice,
8. Okay.
which isn't bad.
Well, yeah, since I'm not trained.
All you need to do is get 2 successes.
Actually, no, you've got. Oh no, it's running.
He's
Never
got a
mind.
quick draw
Yeah,
holster.
8 dice.
Yeah, it's not bad, but my rolls have been. Oh, there we go.
You've got it. So you
Okay.
pull out your taser and you want to taser the
auto-fire
bitch.
it as simple as the same action.
Same
Yeah,
action.
so-
But
What kind of
But you roll
taser
again.
do you have?
Sorry. I got both of you at the same time. Didn't hear either.
What
so
kind
you
of-
roll again to hit them, and
Okay.
you have a just looking at your guns. The Defiant X Shocker.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Very good choice. Oh damn! All right, let's see if he dodges
Yep.
it.
Hey. He's stunned. Remember the -2 for 6 stun.
Yep.
Okay.
He does not dodge it. He takes 10 stun damage. 12
Wow.
plus 3 plus 5 is 7 plus 10d6 greater than 5. He's out like a light. Number 2, racist one, down. Tased like a bitch. Colors, what do you want to do?
You know, I really don't have any other non-lethal options than this, but, you know, I think he kind of deserves it because fuck that guy. I'm going to gel around this dude with a burst fire action from my pistols. Agility is fucking 5. Wait, no. Agility is 8. Pistols is 1, so I roll 9 dice. And I am going to throw down... Fucking draw fire, and my fire is going to be a burst fire for a symbol. So he's going to take a -3 to his defense.
So he's
And-
gonna roll 2 dice.
I like where this is going. And I'm just going to nonchalantly empty 3 bullets of gel rounds into his face.
Going
So
to hurt.
roll 96, 5. Pistols and gel rounds. Fucking. Eat a dick. Roll 2 dice.
Literally impossible to beat you. How much damage are you doing, mate?
I add 4 successes.
Yep.
And I roll.
How
Oh,
much
and
damage is it?
he's gonna need to test knockdown too, because fuck that
Yep.
guy. So
How much damage?
indeed, and stun is
Like-
do.
Does it plus AP or does it just make it stun with knockdown?
It makes it stun with knockdown. The do. Savalette has a silencer on it. Damage is normally 8p. It's +0 stun, so it converts it to stun without lowering it like Stick and Shock does. So I am doing 12s at AP 0 because it's normally AP 1. And what the fuck?
And he goes down.
Oh, that's still good. I
Yep.
beat a dude unconscious from afar. I'm good with that.
Yeah, and a bunch of orcs come out of nowhere and like just grab them and like loot their bodies and drag them off somewhere.
I'd like
I'm
to try
okay.
and grab one of those stun rods.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can pick up one of the knight errant stun rods.
You know,
Just to let you know, there's probably a tracking device in that, so it can't be so like anti-theft measures.
if you have a tag eraser, now would be the time to use it.
I have one if
And-
you need it.
And a bug scanner.
I mean,
I'm
just
I'm
swipe
just
it
gonna
over
grab
the damn thing. I have a bug scanner, but can't we just swipe it over the thing?
I
I
gotta
don't
find
know
the bugs
nothing about
first
that
to
world.
Oh, so we can't like just like along the entire length of it?
Yeah, you might accidentally break the baton.
Oh
like,
fuck!
You might burn out the battery.
I mean, pros and cons. It's your baton now. He ain't using it where he's going.
I'll just drop it, man. I don't need to be tracked.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's fair.
So,
Look, if you got
like,
blades, I'll bum you with
a young
combat.
troll kind of grabs it and runs towards the sort of like fighting area.
Go. Can we check on the kid? If anybody's, I have a.
Yeah, I'll check on him. I could.
If-
do it.
He's heavily
I've,
bleeding. He's
my
actually
first aid's
bleeding
pretty
out.
good.
Oh shit! Somebody needs a heal spell. Mage.
Actually,
got
it's med kit first, then heal spell.
Oh,
do
I can.
make it first.
Yeah, if anyone can like stabilize him, that would be a good idea.
Trauma patch.
Wait,
Trauma
you
patch
might
will
wanna
instant
save that.
stabilize.
You might want to save that, but it's your call.
I've
I
got
mean, I've got 8 dice of first aid, but I don't have a med kit, so.
I've got 5 trauma patches, so it wouldn't be our only one.
Oh, cool. Just
Yeah, like
light
I
up
do
up
have
there.
a rating 3 med kit.
Teamwork. Okay, so give the dude, use the med kit with the guy who can use it. Trauma patch him first. Turn on wireless. It auto stabilizes him, and after we med kit him, after we trauma patch med kit heal spell. That's how it works.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do I need to roll anything for trauma patch? I take it not.
No, you turn the wireless on. He gets stabilized.
it's
Okay.
basically putting a nicotine patch on him, and then it fills him with good vibes and makes him all happy again
Okay,
and
so-
not bleed out.
-1 trauma patch. Okay, I trauma patch him.
Cool.
Okay.
So
I'll use-
his breathing stabilizes, and he's like going
I
and stops like dying.
I put an IOU on his body.
To death. Damn.
I mean, he should give me one, but okay.
Cool.
Now I add my rating to the med kit to my first aid skill.
Yes, if you
Yep.
turn on the wireless, yes.
So that's already done. So So roll 11 dice.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
So
Okay.
it doesn't actually heal him, but it doesn't hurt him. Like you just kind of bandage his nose and stop like the superficial bleeding.
heal spell.
Yeah,
That's not a glitch, right?
No,
not a glitch, no.
Okay.
you
Actually,
got one success.
1, 2, yeah. So one more 1, and it would have been a glitch.
Yeah. I just noticed that. It's
That
like,
could have fucked him
damn.
up since he was already in bleed out. So
Okay,
yeah,
so I'm gonna cast my heal.
Mhm. What
Um,
force?
4-6 because I can do 2 drain.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
so you might
Try
want to
this.
do whatever only limits you to 2 drain because we haven't even started the run yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Go with God.
Go with God. Hold on. Oh shoot!
Flash
Sorry.
it. Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool.
Wow.
Holy shit! So you hit your limit, and the kid wakes up, and he's still like really hurt, but you see like his nose like go snapped back into place and magically heal. You see his like tusk kind of reattach itself a bit, and he just like stops bleeding. His wounds sort of seal up, and he whispers out a thank you before like falling unconscious again.
Oh boy.
Can we wave over like whoever those fighters were and be like, "Excuse me," and like point down, and I'd be like, I mean, I'll roll etiquette if you want me to, or like negotiation, but this dude was nearly dead by KE cops who you probably are eating right now, or otherwise fucking up horribly, or like
That's
strict-
so racist.
No,
Just
I was
because
like,
they're orcs doesn't mean they eat people, mate.
dude, that was a joke. Okay,
I know.
So-
I'm kidding.
so I was like, so you probably are like skinning those pigs right now because they're pigs. I mean, why not? So, can you take care of this guy? We kind of got a job to do right now. We're only
They're gonna do it anyway. He's safe.
okay. All
You all
right.
get +1 karma for being good people somehow.
Yeah.
Save-
right.
Somehow.
You saved a kid's life. Now you're gonna go murder a person in cold blood for million.
Awesome. Let's get paid, guys.
Right. So book your Colors gets his LMG from a crate stuffed with socks. You get rid of the socks and find a very nasty-looking machine gun.
Same. It's just a bog standard Valiant.
Yep.
All right.
Almost as if it was pilfered right off the assembly line.
Interesting. All right. So if there's socks, you say.
Oh God, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I make
Yes,
a
there are
sling.
socks. Okay, you make a sling out of socks.
I double knot it.
Sorry, guys, I had to roll my drain. I got 2 successes.
Awesome. You're good.
So,
Okay.
Book, roll me survival.
Is that intuition based?
That is willpower based.
Oh, cunts. You know, really?
Well, like, yeah, it's survival. Like, you know, Bear Grylls making a sling out of whatever he can find. This is urban survival.
It's fucking sucks, dude. I don't have any ranks in the survival. I wasn't in the fucking Boy Scouts, and I know how to tie a fucking knot in a sock.
Oh, no. That's represented by your survival skill.
Do you honestly think I have survival skill?
No. That's why I'm making you do it.
No, I mean
Survival's
not.
like the best skill.
I hate you so much, Bob. You know what? I only have 2 dice in this because
Success.
I have 2 dice.
There's only like a 1% chance of glitching. No, like 5%
You're
chance
so
of
full of
glitching.
shit. Fine, if you're so obsessed with me not having a sling of socks, which I dearly wanted, I don't roll.
Roll it. And then, like, use edge if you really want it.
What edge?
Oh, yeah.
You cunt.
Alright, so you can tie some socks together, and if you want to use it as a weapon, roll, like, survival. If you want to just have a sock sling, you can have a sock sling.
No, not a fucking sling. I mean, like a fucking, not a wrist rocket or some shit. I mean on the weapon.
Okay, so that, roll me armorer then.
You're a cunt.
You're making a weapon upgrade! That's the skill for weapon upgrades!
It sucks! God damn you, Bob. This shouldn't be a
Socks aren't
5-minute
really
discussion.
good for, like... Socks aren't good for, like, actual slings of a mini... or, like, a very
Fine,
large
fuck it.
machine
No
gun.
sling, we progress.
We
Yeah.
progress. Okay. So, you progress. How are you going to find Inorgos?
How are we gonna find the what?
The Drondia. The guy you're killing.
Don't we have a goddamn guide?
While he
do.
was trying to tie his fucking socks together, I
I
was
hate
I wanted to maybe ask around, you know, and see what the local opinion of this Drondia fella is. You know, what the locals think of him.
Cool.
I don't
And,
think
so
that's
I don't have much charisma, but I'm hoping I get a bonus for my race.
You
in this-
get a shit ton of bonuses. I will actually go down to the bonus kind of area for you and find out how much you're getting. Do-do-do-do-do. I hate this PDF. It makes it go silly sometimes. So you're getting a friendly to you because +2. It's advantageous to them, so +1. And you're also so you're getting +3 bonus to any like rolls you do socially. So there's like a family of trolls. There's an orc kind of scratcher walking around. There's a vagrant just waiting by. There's a revolutionary just kind of handing out pamphlets.
Alrighty. I'll talk to the kids. Kids don't lie, you know. I'll
You
see if I can
obviously
find some
didn't know
children
me.
and
Yeah, so
see
you-
what they think about him.
you-
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
untrained, so
right.
that's -1 off my charisma, I assume, right?
yeah, but you get +3,
All right, so I'm at 4.
and like the threshold is really tiny because he likes you, and it's like, hey, Mister, how can I help?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good enough. How can I help?
Live around here, friend?
Yeah, I live with my mom right over there. And he points to a decrepit old broken down house which looks like it's been raided by KE.
Hmm.
Like the door has been kicked off its hinges and you can see a few bullet holes in it from military-grade ammunition, and it doesn't look very pretty.
I quietly load my APDS.
But what about the orc movement? I mean, are they taking care of you? Is
Oh,
you know, and I'll
yeah,
say
I guess my daddy. Well, the yellow guys in the uniforms, they came and they took him, but he was really in the movement. He really liked it. Do you know where my daddy is? I haven't seen him in a week, and I miss him. I drew him this picture, and like he holds up this picture of a smiling looking orc. I will actually draw it for extra feels. So it is this, and then this, and then there. And he's got her.
it's Popeye.
All right, so if I can interrupt for a second, I actually was thinking about taking social stress, mentioning his father for colors, because he really loves his fucking dad and ma, his dad and ma. And I never did, but I still like to think it's part of my backstory. I ask very quietly over the link if he can, who is this? Shiloh?
Yeah.
Mash? It's Shiloh. Okay.
Yep, yep.
I asked Shiloh if he can, if the kid's offering to get the, fuck you so much, Bob. If the kid's offering to, for us to find the dad, I will actually figure out if I can, like, find any information. I don't know. I'll figure something out, from the contact.
I'll ask him what his daddy's name is.
Name and...
My daddy's name is Daddy.
God fucking damn it. Can we speak to his mom?
His mom isn't his mom isn't there. If you want to roll me tracking, you can kind of try and find where she went.
I can do that. Do I get visual bonuses for my eyeballs?
Yeah, I'll give you visual bonuses because it's pretty obvious where he went. She's pretty like close. She just said, "Go play out here. Mummy needs some alone time."
So is this urban as well?
This is definitely urban tracking.
Alright, so this is 9 dice.
Go, baby, go.
Oh, you've got tracking! Oh, I'm so
Holy
happy
shit.
to have someone like that. Okay, so you find her, and she is blissed out of her mind on a beetle.
God damn it.
She, like, as you approach, it looks as if she's just finishing up, and the beetle kind of burns out, and you see tears drop from her eye, and then you hear her whisper the name Samuel.
Samuel. I'll ask the boy what his name is, and if he has a picture of his daddy.
He's not. Well, yeah. Okay. Good try.
My name's Tommy.
And your last name? I suggest quietly over the DNI, ever so patiently.
Well, what's your last name?
Well, my mommy says I shouldn't give out my last name, especially to the yellow men.
I'm not a yellow man. I'm
That-
brown,
that's-
like you.
Yeah, good point. Well, okay. Well, Tommy, Jameson.
So Samuel Jameson. Fuck it. Ask him if he really wants us to get the picture to his dad.
You know, if you could give me something that I could give your dad, you know, so, you know, if I see him, so he'll know I'm there to help him.
Oh, he just like smiles so happily, and he's like, yeah, could you give me give picture to him? I spent a lot of time on it, and I really want him to see it, and yeah, and he is overjoyed. He lives in a shithole, and his dad probably just got like raided by the police, so he hasn't seen him in like a week or two. So he's really wanting his dad to come back home. Did I mention this run is going to make you a bad person?
Did I mention that you're a bad person for making us do this?
I know.
Alright, so he's either dead or in prison. We're gonna have to figure out a way to get him the fuck out. So, I mean, no, we're not gonna have to. I will. I'm gonna say, so guys, Scotsmen really like my parents. If it doesn't bog down the run, I would actually really be into checking the cells of wherever the fuck Drundia is and seeing if we can get this guy out, if at all possible. Is anyone against this 100% totally? And I swear if it bogs down the run, you can fucking just do your thing, and we'll accomplish the run, and we'll do our best.
As long as it's on the way, it's fine.
See
That's
what there's
one.
to see. I'll let the boy know that, you know, if he wants us to find his dad, we need to know what he looks like. Do you have
Ooh.
a picture?
That's helpful.
So the kid doesn't even have a SIN or a metalink to broadcast that SIN, so he's got no visual representation of it. But his mother is like slotting beetles on a rating 2 comlink, so she might have some information.
Does anybody have like a
Yeah,
photograph
my-
anymore?
My hands are big and clumsy, and I don't want to mess with that. I would squish your head.
You know, I can volunteer if you can be a representative, I say. So I can try and calm her down with etiquette. Would it be if I take?
She's
the
not hysterical. She's just really depressed at the
Just
moment.
blissed out.
Okay.
She's just come off a beetle. It looks to be a dream chip.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So can I give him one counts as rank of etiquette by making assist tests or something? Or
No.
can I give him?
You don't need to roll
extra-
etiquette for her. You can talk to her. She's fine.
Okay. So I walk up to her and I said, excuse me, I heard about Samuel.
Her eyes light up, and then instantly she just gets this sad expression on her face, and she just kind of sighs and so you've seen him?
No, but we might be heading in the direction where he may be, and we can find out some more information. We're here on a related job. We're contractors, you could say, for the underground.
You're Shadowrunners, aren't you?
We're totally fucking Shadowrunners. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to do anything. In fact, we all have our problems. Let's just leave it at that. Your child is very attached to his dad, and I would like to help out in any way possible.
I don't know how you can help. He's gone. He's gone. And then she starts sobbing, but gently, so she's not going. It's just kind of you know that point where you've just given up hope and you just can't be bothered? That's what her emotions are. So she's not crying as passionately, but this is just crying because she can only feel depression and sadness. Did I mention this run's fucked?
Thank you, Bob. I tap her on the shoulder and I sort of crouch down because I'm fucking huge and I'm beefy as shit with my strength 8. And I crouch down and I just say, listen, if you don't know for sure he's not dead, he can still be alive. And when he's alive, there's still hope. I'm gonna see.
So as you say, if you don't know he's not dead, he might be still alive. You just see her heart break, and then she just nod. She just shakes her head and then whispers, in Orzet. So you don't understand. It was because guttural
I don't fucking
language.
speak Orzet. Does anybody here speak Orzet?
It's a name though, so you should be able to find it.
Oh, okay. So I just need somebody with tusks to repeat that. And there is a dude standing right next to me with tusks. Awesome. So I was like, is that where they took him? Do you know that?
She just says, "See for yourself, but just don't take Tommy there. Just don't. He's not
I'm
allowed
not
there."
going to take the child. He's staying right here. We're going
Good.
to see what we can do.
And then she just slots another beetle, and then
Wait. Before
Oh.
she does that,
yeah.
I asked for a photo. If she has a AR photo, she can send to my comm link, my burner link.
She says, "There's no point," and then sends you one anyway. and then gives a sob, and then slots another beetle so that she can be with him again.
If you're legit telling me there's nothing I can do, I will roll something for this, but sorry guys for the little detour. This is just colors.
Roll composure.
Composure?
Yep, that's charisma plus willpower.
Okay. That is 12.
If you're just looking for something to roll to, like,
I'm looking
not
for
go on
something
a quest.
to roll. I'm looking for something to roll to convince her to give me some fucking photo ID so we can actually do this.
Oh, she's already given you the photo ID.
Oh, really?
She's just sent you a message with photo ID. It's a happy smiling orc in the underground.
Well-
This was about 4 months ago. They just opened up a bakery where they use the ground up mushrooms as a sort of flour substitute to create some really disgusting but edible bread. And it looks like they're all happy, and the child is there, and he's like smiling with friends and playing in the background. And there's they're two
I'm
orcs.
going to fly to Australia and punch you, Bob.
And you guys
he
should
has
rough if flour is too expensive.
Oh yeah. He's got brown, like mousy hair, blue eyes, crooked nose, quite large tusks for an orc, about 2 inches long. He's got a nose piercing, a lip piercing, and a scar across his neck. That's quite long, about 4 inches long, and about a quarter of an inch wide. So it's quite distinctive. You'll be able to recognize him when you see him.
He's pretty fucked up looking. Okay. He's been in some
Well, he's an
fun-
orc in the underground. This is basically the ghetto of all ghettos.
Okay. Apparently we're in fucking Kowloon Walled City. Okay then. So we're going to I'm gonna DNI John because he seems decently talky, and I'm gonna say, hey, can you ask around about where I can't pronounce his name. The target is possibly being held, or what the Grubzug district is, and he just sort of like feels a little bit sick as he tries to say that with no tusks, but he does his best.
You keep discussing, ruining the language. Basically, if you try and speak Orzet, it sounds like someone who's not Chinese putting on a really racist Chinese accent.
I don't do that. I DNI it.
Yes.
I phonetically DNI it.
Like you spell it out. G-U-R-B.
Text it.
Cool. So you find it. It's about 500 meters down the road. It's kind of sort of walled off by it looks to be the Scratcher, but the post has been abandoned. You see an occasional knight-errant patrol down there as well.
How much is occasional, and are they in pairs or by themselves?
In threes. One of them has an SMG, two of them have pistols, and occasional being every 5 minutes.
Can I use something small unit tactics to time it after they are out of sight to see if we can stealth our way in?
That sounds reasonable. Roll small unit tactics to solid snake your way in.
Because solid snake is best snake. Only possibly old snake is better. So, all right.
I mean, dick jokes, yo.
Indeed. This counts as urban, so...
Yeah, urban as fuck, man. It's urban as fuck.
Hey, decent.
Yeah, so you're able to time it quite decently. You've got 3 minutes.
Let's start fucking... If we're all good on this, let's start investigating. All else fails, we can start knocking out some KE, take their radios off, and ask them where the fuck the guy is. If everybody's down with that.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
I'm really worried I'm doing all the talking, but I am a face, and I'm just not used to being a face. I'm usually a Sam. So, okay.
I'm going to go ahead and set my sound filter for, guards.
Heartbeats and
approaching.
footsteps. There's a thing that somebody told
Get
me
you
once.
guys to roll me visual perception threshold of 2.
Is there any way I can use that fucking olfactory sensor you made me buy?
I mean, you don't have his scent, but, like, later. Holy shit! Okay, so no one else even roll. No one else even roll. Okay. Shiloh, you see
Holy
a pile. You see a pile of dead orc bodies, and you see Samuel, like, lumped on there under another orc. He has a bullet wound straight through his eye.
Lovely. All right.
All right.
Is he
New
like
plan.
super
How about
dead?
we
He's like
start
piled
doing
on a pile of dead bodies. He's like beyond.
Super dead.
Yeah.
Like, he's not even fresh anymore.
Right. Who wants to find a KE cop and ask them some questions?
Like, what the hell is going on here?
We can
This
start with
seems
that.
kind of gross.
I was
what they're
thinking
doing
about kneecaps, sort of related questions. Anybody down for that?
Yeah.
Because we've officially hit Auschwitz up in this. So, yeah.
I mean, they look
Bob
like
is
gang
doing concentration camp.
revolutionaries. They look like,
pretty
well,
rough.
that's already happened to the orcs a lot of the time. Like, when everyone first goblinized, they're like, oh my god, it's a disease, oh my god, lock them away in the camps that we chucked the Native Americans in. And technically, yeah, a little bit. But they all look to have, like, revolutionary symbols on them. Samuel looks as if he was a part of the Scratcher.
That makes sense.
Fuck.
Well, you know, a suggestion. You know, we're here to do a job. Let's get the job done, and then we can tear hell out of here.
We need to find out where he's being stored. Let's find some KE and ask them some very pointed questions.
Pointed with a knife questions?
Pointed with a fucking claymore questions. Their kneecaps are forfeit, man. I
I
can't
have a
even...
question.
Yeah?
So me walking around here is that relatively normal? Would
Yeah.
like if
There's
I
a
were to
bunch of trolls.
shuffle past a knight errant guard?
Yeah, you can, like, walk around like nothing's wrong. The elf and the human, though, look really out of place because, like, it's just orcs and trolls everywhere.
I've got a telescopian staff that I can whip out, and I've got 13 dice and 3 reach.
Holy shit.
You know?
Do you
Damn.
think you can take 3 at once? One
No.
with an SMG and 2 with pistols. Ares, predators at that.
I mean,
No.
if Drekstorm helps you out and, like,
Yeah,
blast...
I could cast some spells, maybe.
I mean, I could say, you know, I could get the jump on him, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
most definitely. Hell, you could even lure one out, like saying, hey, come over here, something's wrong. Well, then again, they might
What?
just ignore you. Because they don't
I've
give a
got
fuck.
shock gloves as well, so I could probably...
Yeah, if, like,
Take
3
one.
of you walk up behind a guy and then, like, just tase them in the back, that could probably work.
We could maybe, Smash and I could maybe pretend to get into a fight drawing over here. Like, pretend to
They see a lot of fights in the underground.
okay.
Does anyone here have sneaking?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you roll
Yes.
sneaking...
Well, we all do.
Yep. So if you guys roll sneaking urban, you can probably sneak up behind them and, like, blackjack them over the head.
Do you want me to stay out of this because I'm a fucking elf, or do you guys, because you're orcs, you're probably gonna get a bonus for because you're one amongst the underground.
Yeah, then, like, you see an orc and then, like, you don't even look twice. They see an elf, like, what? So you'll get a negative. They'll get a negative to perceive you if you sneak.
That'd be the same
Okay.
with the human too.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3. You got 3 successes.
So,
yeah,
Do
looks
I need
right.
to even sneak? Like I said, I was just going to shuffle past one and just whip out my staff and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, you totally can. So,
I mean, I can.
Smash
I've
kind
got-
of sneak up, and then you guys kind of, like, sneak up behind him. Is anyone else going to come up as well?
I'm
Or
going
just-
to keep. Can I like keep to the shadows and keep my distance?
Yeah, and
Like-
then shoot them from afar? Totes.
Yeah. If shit goes down, I'm gonna gel around some motherfuckers because I really want to at this point.
And we kind of make. Can we kind of make note of like patrol patterns, like
They're trying to randomize it as much as possible to stop people from, like, jumping them at their weakest.
Just in
That's a
case.
good idea.
But, small unit tactics. Could I see if I can predict anything?
Well, yeah, you know the next one's coming in 3 minutes, so you're gonna get, like, Smash and then Shiloh to just kind of stand there looking like, orcs and trolls.
All right. I actually have a small unit tactics doohickey for this that is specifically called Pile In, if I recall. It's about put the boot to them, medium style. So, 189. I am going to roll small unit tactics for pile in. For every 3 successes, the leader team members receive the number of members in the fight +1 to their attack bonus. So how many people are going to be engaging this guy? We've got an orc and a troll, right? And a human and an elf that are sticking out of it and going to sling from afar.
Yeah, so just me and Shiloh.
So both of you are going to get a +3 to your attack bonuses. Anything that counts as an attack, which is kind of loosely worded, is Bob's discretion. But I'm relatively sure telescopic batoning them in the head is going to count as an attack. So I am going to roll 12d6 and hope I get a 3 successes. Or 4.
The suit is so good.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You both get +3 to beat the shit out of a KE cop. I encourage you to put the boot to them medium style.
All right, we ready to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yep. So you can smack them, and they don't see you coming, so they're not going to get a defense test. So you just get 1 free attack and like.
All right, so that's 13 plus what, 4?
13 plus whatever you have, and then a +3 attack bonus. So the +3 is to both of you from me. Think of it like free dice, like an assist test.
So +3, so it's 16.
You know, yeah. You know what? Who's leading this right now? Because I can make a leadership too. Might as well stack that shit.
I'm not going to be the first one to strike.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 14d6 and take these, however many hits I get, as extra dice to just one person. This is a direct. I do not have a specialty, but it is a direct in case Bob wants to do anything. So, take another 5. So,
okay. So I'm just gonna like hand wave it, and you just go donk, donk, and knock him out, cause like yeah.
I just gave you extra 8 dice. Thank you, small unit tactics and leadership. Being a
Shiloh, you're like doing like 15 stun damage. So you just punch a bitch straight out, and then like punch another bitch straight out, while Smash just tases a bitch. So they're unconscious.
Really? All right, this is pretty good. Strip them down.
Not even gonna roll for it. You just dogpile them and smash them because you're
that's
a fucking
actually the name
9
of
foot
the
troll.
attack. That's pretty great.
You're a 9 foot troll. No one's fucking with you, mate.
All right, so I happen to have some zip ties. We strip them down to their unmentionables, and we just slip.
As you do, like people like street rats come and grab their stuff and run off with it.
You know, I'm all good with that. I'm like, you know, here, have some armor, have some ammo. They don't have any heavy weapon stuff, so here you go. You want a free SMG? Here you go. That is the safety. It's very important. All right, so I take them into a little shack.
Don't point at us.
And don't point at us. Be very careful with that. Oh, and you might want to check for if you can tag erase it. Ask an adult. Okay. So, anybody have a stim patch, and if so, how many?
I have 10 stim patches at rating 4.
Okay, that's enough.
That'll be enough to wake. Yeah.
That'll be enough to kill a yak. Okay. So, we're going to need 3 of those. And now that they're stripped, they have no radiance. They have nothing. Their biomonitors are off. Presumably, they're just going to think, oh, their biomonitors are probably in them or something. So, we're just going to beat the shit out of them once we've slap-patched them up and asked them a few pointed questions. Everybody cool with that?
Cool.
All right.
Cool. So, to
yeah.
intimidate, you guys are going to be getting the following bonuses. So, depending on how you word it, so +1 if you word it advantageously, +3 because imposing, +2 because outnumber if you do it one at a time, +2 because you have obvious weapons, and +2 torture. So that's 2, 4, 6,
10?
9, possibly 10 if you word it. So give us this and we'll let you go.
Okay. I can con the shit out of that. I have 12 with a 14 in fast talk. With this kind of fast talk for saying, we're totally going to let you go. We just need to ask you some few questions. Calm down. We just need to check some stuff, okay? We're going to knock you out afterwards. You'll be fine. You'll wake up in a few hours. We'll have somebody called over. They will come and get you. We will call on your radio. Are just officers down. They'll come to you. You'll be fine. We're not here to hurt you. All we need is just to know where, and then I point to the orc and ask him over DNI to say the name, and then I say is, and I roll fast talk because I did just make all that shit up off the top of my head.
Yep.
Roll 14d6. 5. Fast talk the shit out of this. Oh wait, no. How many more of these are there? How many bonuses? Because it's 14 to begin with.
So for con, it's you don't
Imposing.
have plausible receiving evidence, so you're not getting that. He doesn't have time to evaluate the situation, so he's taking a -1, and he's distracted by the pain, so you get a +1.
So 15, and he gets a penalty.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and you're taking a -3 because he's hostile to you.
I add in, and if you don't answer what I want, this troll and this orc is probably going to rip off your legs.
Yeah. So,
Let's throw in that imposing and the obvious weapons.
that's for intimidation. This is just a con for the intimidation.
Oh. All right. I don't get any bonuses for the leg thing?
No.
All right. Okay.
Unless you want to intimidate first.
12d6, 5, fast talk the shit out of this. And... wow, okay.
So it's like, fine. What do you want?
And I just point to the orc and I DNI him, ask him where the guy is.
Yeah, there's no way he was beating that.
What?
There was no way he was beating your 7 successes.
Yeah, I guess not. Smash?
Yeah.
Can you ask him very politely and without immediately shanking a bitch where the man is being held? And if they have any directions, that would be great.
Charisma's not my best asset.
I've already handled
You're
it.
getting
Oh.
a +10.
I'm getting a
to
+10.
this to intimidate the information out of him.
Intimidate
yeah.
is...
I mean, I
Charisma.
just did ask him to I just
2.
fast talked him. What was my role for then?
So fast talk is to give them all of those bonuses and like make him terrified and fucked up.
Can
Okay,
I
so now I just gave them a +10. Have fun.
get
Yeah.
an extra... can I try and just shock him occasionally with my gloves?
Yeah, so that's the +2 for torture.
Okay.
Okay then. Make sure he has enough time to talk in coherent sentences.
Well, it's only like just jab him with the end of my finger. So now my roll is
Wrong
equal
answer.
to what you would do just normally.
Damn! And he's like, okay, fine. We're keeping him. We're keeping him in the protected persons of interest section. He's got a press conference today in 5 hours. And he's like freaking the fuck out and getting tortured and like screaming because he's just a guy and like even though he's got military sort of ish training, he's still a guy, like regular guy.
You're trying to make
He's
us
only
feel
doing-
bad for SS guards who just executed a bunch of Jews, dude. It's not flying.
He was only doing his job, mate.
Oh, fuck that.
That
with a
is
rubber.
not an excuse in any
I have
way.
one
It is
more
not an
attempt
excuse
before,
Anyway,
All right.
but
who's got
what he's gonna
this
say.
kneecaps?
I have one more attempt before he passes out, hopefully.
Cool. You got anything else you would like to ask?
And I'm hoping maybe to get another couple of dice for imposing size.
Yeah, you've got the maximum from imposing size.
Okay.
So like, if
So,
you guys want to ask anything, you
so
can
that's-
get the information out of him because he cannot resist that.
I wish I brought my bagpipes. Anyways.
I want to ask him, what's the story with Drundia, whatever the hell? What are you trying to hide? Why is he here?
We're trying to get him out. We're putting him into Ares' custody and make sure he can't get killed by you orc trog braggers.
And are we good?
What?
Do we got anything else to ask him? Because, blatant racism and whatnot.
So, you're stacking up orc bodies in a pile, but yet you're trying to save this one, who was the leader of the resistance? It doesn't add up.
Yes, because they were peaceful and didn't shoot at our friends.
And that excuses the... You know what? I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, can I just end this guy already?
They were peaceful and didn't shoot. That still doesn't make sense.
So basically what happened is John Deere is trying to use words and politics, but politics doesn't get anyone anywhere in the underground. So they like him because he's just a figurehead and doesn't change anything. The Scratcher and the Revolution are trying to change something and are shooting people who are stopping the change. And this man has had his best friend killed by a firefight that sprung up a week ago. So he's turned out to not really like orcs or trolls much because they've killed his friend.
That's nice. Imagine how many people he's killed and how many families he's ruined.
Bitch,
Just by doing his
you
job.
He hasn't
bastards.
killed
they killed
anyone,
it.
but he's ruined 4 families.
Well,
Oh, he hasn't killed anyone, but he's ruined 4 families. That's all good. Okay. So,
Well, in my eyes, the fact that he can't distinguish between the people that killed his friend and just orcs or just trolls makes him
good
bad
point.
enough to me. So
can I just deduct? I have 40 zip ties because I'm me, and I am going to... Oh, wait, no, I only have 10. I'm going to deduct 6 from here, and I'm going to do their feet and their legs, and I'm going to say,
we should
it'd
take
be
him back
really
to the.
unfortunate. What?
We should take him back to the area where the fighters were.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
I could see it coming out your mouth.
Thank you very much. So, I take it Shiloh takes one over each shoulder, and because I'm strength fucking 8, I'll take the other one, and I'll just drag him along by the feet. And he's unconscious. I don't give a fuck. John can take the awake one. Or he can knock him out. I don't care.
I'll just punch him. That'll knock him out.
That'll work if you don't kill him.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm just
stun
saying you
damage,
can
so.
strangle a bitch out or punch a bitch out.
So we go over to where the Scratcher and everybody else were, and they were like, so we just donated some KE gear, graciously offered.
Yeah, they don't even listen to half of what you say, and then just dogpile them and beat them to death. Actually, yeah, they die.
I'm cool. I give him a thumbs up.
So you're a bad person for that.
No, I'm really not, because I just beat the shit out of a bunch of
That
Nazis.
is subjective. You saved, you made a child happy, but then you killed 2 people who didn't want to do it, but did it and turned into monsters. So
Hey,
this is
Bob?
really morally grey at the moment.
Bob, how many orcs and trolls did we just save by killing these 3?
I mean, technically the orcs and trolls are sort of criminals, so they were
Pile of
technically
dead
doing their job.
bodies.
Pile of dead
Yeah.
bodies. Criminals for existing. Your argument is invalid. Give us karma.
In our eyes, we're they're the same as us.
In
right?
your eyes,
we're
you're
just
the good guys.
yeah, we're just criminals as well. So
I mean, fuck the police straight from the underground. Am I right, guys?
exactly.
Well, I've got a personal stake in it. It's these are my.
I mean, they will shoot you for being an orc. So,
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean,
Oh, whatever. I thought that was smashed. Bad.
Well, I'm pretty amoral, but the whole pile of orc bodies would probably get me a bit riled.
My dad thing, I just, no. Okay, so we have a location, and we have a purpose. Let's go be good bad guys. I assume we head on over.
Yeah, let's head on over.
Cool. So you guys head on over to a larger kind of night errant facility. The patrols are getting more and more frequent. However, you're not being stopped as much, as long as you're not doing anything super suspicious. And you continue walking, and you eventually get to a point where it's like night errant only. Do not enter. He looks to be in one of the buildings inside this zone. However, you do notice that there's going to be a press release, and like a public press release, in about 4 hours in a very public open area.
You know, I'm kind of good with that. Does anybody mind me? You know, I didn't see any drawing, if you made any, about when you said this area, but I raise my hand and I say, does anybody really mind if I just shoot him a lot with a machine gun from 1.5 kilometers away?
I don't necessarily mind, although, I would like to do our best to gather some information. I don't want to kill this man for the wrong reasons.
That is fair.
It seems like we're being played from both sides. This man could be important for me and my kind, and I would rather not be the man that kills him.
That is absolutely fair. I would, however, already suggest that we have taken a job, and we kind of can't back out of it without losing rep, without making all the Orc Underground that is actually doing things and very well armed, very upset with us if we back out now. And yeah, we're in the middle of a war zone. We just saw a pile of dead bodies. That guy is currently being held by the guy who just made those bodies. I'm, no offense to you, Drekstorm, not a human. I have dealt with some racism. It helps being fucking huge, but not as much as you'd think. And I gestured to John. It's not right. Change needs to happen, and these guys are getting it, I think. I mean,
I would agree
understand
on the surface.
Yep.
But if we have the time to suss things out, I'd like to know more.
Well, we've got 5 hours before the press conference. I have given my option. We have our extraction. And I honestly think I have no problem whatsoever with trying to help you to the best of my ability as one runner to another to gather information with all my abilities with convincing people that I am not a murderous bastard. So, my abilities are at your disposal, and let's go hunting for the next 5 hours. And I check my comlink, and I set a timer, and I give us like an extra 15 minutes to get good seats for the press conference. And by that I mean on a rooftop where we can see him, so I can fill him with lead.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing we need to work out is our exit strategy.
I mean, we already have the exit strategy. We have an
right.
exit.
Well, you're going to be climbing a rooftop to shoot him from, wherever. How we're getting off the rooftop, how we're getting from there to our extraction point.
That's fair. Okay.
That is black. That doesn't work on a black background. So I'm just drawing what the press conference area looks like. This looks to be like what used to be a marketplace, and it's near the Black Rhino entrance where the tourists would be.
So where's the podium? Where's he going to be speaking from? Thank you. And I take it from any of those buildings, I would have a vantage point over the crowd and into him thoroughly, many times.
Mm-hmm.
I take it from any of those buildings, I'm guessing are the squares, I would have inside from a window or from the rooftop a vantage point over the crowd and into him several times.
Can I have you roll small unit tactics for me?
Absolutely, boss. I wish I had edge right now for this vantage point, but I don't. Hey, decent.
Okay, so KE is probably going to set up some counter snipers for this exact reason.
Yeah. You know, we did just beat the shit out of one KE group. Can I roll military to see? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you were talking or I was talking. Anyways, can I roll military to see if I can figure out the best places for snipers and in how large a group they would be, and if there's any like isolated group of snipers?
Yep, most definitely.
Military it is, and show me potato salad.
So the amount of hits will show you the amount of suspected sniper locations. I'm not going to tell you how many snipers there are be in total.
You know what?
Unless you get a shitload of successes, and then like, okay, that's all the snipers they're going to be.
Is that military or small unit tactics? Because I could roll either.
Military.
Okay.
Military.
Roll 86. No way. Let's not fuck up horribly. Oh, that's not terrible. That's actually pretty good. That's decent.
The blue dots are snipers.
So there. Oh no, it disappeared. Okay. How far? Which way is the closest to our exfil where the smugglers will meet us again? Which building?
These sort of buildings over here. So this way or this way.
Right. Can we do a walk around? You know what? We all have image link, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of stand out. John and Smash, can you walk around here? Oh, that's black. Hang on. Fucking, here we go. Here. I need to walk around there in the south, and I need to walk around here. Check me any sort of patrols and any sort of perception, whatnot. Look for heartbeats if you have in like areas that are sort of secluded, and look for if anybody has olfactory sensors, somebody who smells out of place, like cologne, because this isn't really a place that reeks of good hygiene.
Yeah, you can actually turn your nose off and not get distracted by this disgustingness. So, like, quality of life just goes straight up for having a cyber nose.
I still haven't gotten any roles that I can use the cyber nose for, but okay. If a sniper is starting to sneak up on me, I really want that cyber nose to save my ass, Bob, because you did recommend it for me.
Oh yeah, I have smelt snipers.
All right, so here, if I can get one person over here, and one person over here. So if Smash and John can go over there, that would be greatly helpful. And I will see through their image link if I can spot KE. Like,
All right,
if
so I'll go over here.
Okay. So
And
that's John.
I've got I've got a full cyber suite. I don't have a nose, but I've got ears and eyes and
Oh yeah, you've got
got
cyber eyes.
thermo
Super
and
useful.
low light and vision mag and enhancements, sound enhancement,
So-
sound link.
With your special eyes, look with your special eyes. You look around and find that there is actually a sniper getting up routes there and there. You can't get a good vision on the other buildings. However, this one seems quite deserted, except for like a few squatters, and they're just kind of being homeless. Meanwhile, Smash, you walk around. You see like a couple market stalls being pushed to the side. You see an orc begging on the streets. It's kind of like sort of crummy, but there's still a few hours before the place starts filling up with press and with members of the public.
I want I want to sense the area. I'm looking in particular with the KE troops. I want to see if there's any spirits or mages in the area.
Good
And
idea.
if
Thank you.
and if I do, I'm going to arrow them to your image link so you can. If they need to be taken down, they can be taken down.
Cool. Most definitely. So you do indeed find an earth spirit, and it's pretending to be a statue there. I'll actually change the color.
I am not OC or IC up on magic. What can earth spirits do? Can I get like...
They're
they
more
are
defensive
tanky
than
as
anything
shit.
else.
Yeah, they're more defensive than anything else.
Bullet shield.
Do they have anything where they can like intercept shots and somehow get from over there to the podium?
No, but like a bodyguard can.
Okay.
But
On the one
like,
hand,
there's a thing called
bodyguard...
protecting the principal.
Yeah.
But that requires edge.
On the one hand, that is true. On the other hand, APDS from a fucking LMG. So, I'm gonna keep firing until he goes down. And I'm going to probably turn the podium into flakboard. So, okay. This is your opportunity. Anyone who wants to ask questions, has a mage been spotted? It's just a spirit, right?
Actually,
Oh, that was a glitch.
that was
So-
a glitch. But I'm gonna roll an edge. I'm gonna use an edge to.
To make it not a glitch?
Yes.
Oh, that's a critical glitch. Yeah. So, edge to make it a glitch. Okay, so it's not a spirit of earth. It's actually a spirit of beasts.
What does the spirit of beasts do?
Well, he's not a big fan of spirit of beasts because they're shamanic and he's hermetic, so he's got no clue.
Okay. Fair enough. So I thank Drek and everybody who's done my recon, and I ask one person to set up where the squatters are, and I ask them to ask the squatters, hey, guys, we'll give some new yen to you guys, maybe 100 each, and it'll come out of colors. How many squatters are there?
There's about like 5.
Okay, so that's 500. I can do that. 100 new yen each.
Basically funding their lifestyle for a month. So yeah, they will go for that.
100 new yen each. If any KE comes around, all you got to do is to stall them when the podium happens, and as soon as you hear shots, deal is up, new yen's yours. You don't have to worry about anything. All you got to do is stall anyone while he's making the speech until you hear shots. And if you guys help me get out in this direction afterwards, and I point towards where the shacks and lots of terrain is to get the fuck out towards the extraction, and if you help us get out, I would throw in another 500 on top of that for each of you. So that'll be 1,000. That'll be 100 for each of you. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to up that to... There's 5 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've given them 500 up front. And I ask if they can run any interference for me, I will give them... As I'm extracting. Totally optional. It's up to them. If they run interference for me afterwards, I will give them straight up 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Another 500 on top of that 100 each.
Yeah. So they are basically say, yeah, boss, we can do that. You just need us to watch your back? Yeah, we're good. We're good. One of them looks... Yeah. One of them looks as if he used to be a man on the above ground, but the corpse burnt his sin, and now he's forced into this, and this is where his life has become, so his eyes light up when you say you can get him like $600. That could be enough to get some contacts and get out.
you know, that one dude who lit up. I sort of wave him over away from the others, and I'm gonna judge intentions him to see if he's how he's looking right now.
Yeah.
I am down 2,500 at this point. I am. That will leave me to 1,750. I will go. Well, first off, I'm going to judge intentions and see how he's feeling. Just a general mood check. So that is 14 because I have forgot how to roll that. So 14d6. 5. How's he doing? Because I got 7 fucking successes.
No one in this room is going to betray you. They have no love for Knight Errant and will actively help you stop them if it's just to make them go away.
Okay. This guy in particular, I say, you're in charge of them. You take care of everything. You make sure this goes down as well as possible. I'm not saying I'm a runner, but I'm a runner, and I got something to do here. It's going to hurt Cade a lot. They're going to be fucked for a few months at least.
He smiles and then says, yeah, I think I can do that.
All right. So
do we want to time skip towards the podium kind of thing?
One last thing.
So I have a question.
This guy,
I want to do something too.
Yep.
Can I just say one last thing?
Yep.
I offer this guy in particular 2,500 to split as he sees. If
so
I can get this to pulled off, it will be given.
If he survives, you are going to get a 1/1 orc hobo contact.
You know what? I'm fine with that. I hope he makes it, and I really do. I say you're in charge of them. You follow us. This 2,500 new yen, and I hold up a cred chip after I transfer it over, will be yours. And I wish you the best. Because I know I've looked around this place. I've been here an hour. Fuck this place and fuck the cave. Fuck the Knights. And I say, this is yours if we make it.
Yeah, and he is happy as shit. Cool. And Shiloh?
I was going to say, does anyone have a camera to record this?
You've got a camera in your eyes.
Your eyes are a camera, dude. That's how they work.
No, I mean like a real camera to like record this and maybe.
You've got a comlink. You could like have a Metalink as your camera, which is basically you know how you have an iPhone, which has a cammer. You've got one on your Metalink, your comlink.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then
your Metalink is shit, and it's better than
record the shit out of this and sell it after we're done.
Damn, son, that's cold.
Well, I mean the guy's gonna be dead. Somebody's gonna have some footage. We're gonna have the best footage.
I mean, we're doing this live. Right. It's gonna be a public broadcast, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Yeah.
All right.
But you could sell it to like some kind of like pay data place, and they'll like pay
give
you.
It a couple hundred. It's gonna be an image from a sniper scope. Somebody will pay for that.
Bob. Oh yeah, if you got a sniper scope image, you would get like 1,000.
You want to rig that up on me, or something?
No, I'm not that guy.
Okay. So you can just be like next to me and hold up the Metalink, and we'll, with our army of 5 hobos.
Or well, I don't know. I could DNI you, right?
You couldn't you? Data jack.
Do you have a camera?
I have a Metalink. Yes, I have a Metalink.
So you could snipe through a Metalink, but you will be taking more range penalties. Wait, you don't have to scope anyway.
Never mind.
How far are we right now? Because I need to ask this anyways. From
you
here...
are about 70 meters.
70?
Yeah.
How exactly much penalty am I going to be getting? Because that's inside the short range, if I recall.
Oh, well then you're fine. You'll just take a -1 for medium range.
So I'm gonna okay. All right.
Jack had something to do.
Yes, I wanted to know what time is it right now, so I know.
It's currently 5 p.m.
So it's still not sunset yet.
What time does sunset in Seattle on like winter?
It's like 7. Oh, winter?
It's next to the mountains. I lived in Colorado, and in the sunset at like 4 every day.
So yeah, it's sunsetting is like now. It will be night by the time the guy gets up and speaks.
So if I cast a spirit now, it will be till sunrise, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I want to cast a 4/6 fire spirit.
Ooh, nice.
Ask it to keep on the down low if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him stay hidden.
And guys, I'm just gonna say this. I am basically it. If I don't hit him, I am going to empty the mag, try and do my best to go, and then if I don't hit him by the time I've emptied the mag, you need to send the spirits and or shoot everything you can at the guy. Any magic, any guns, if you've got a Panther XXL in your pants, now's the time to whip it out.
Can we? Do you know which building you're going to go on as well?
Yeah, I'm here. It's 70 meters,
Okay.
and I have a little.
Which is good because the snipers don't actually have a sight line to you.
Yeah.
Smart choice.
Thank you.
Well, sort of. This guy kind of does, but if you counter snipe him first, or if you can like get into position to knock him out.
Right.
But these two schmucks can't see you.
So what I can ask is, I'm going to be occupied on the podium deal. I'm doing the Manchurian candidate shit over here. I need somebody, or the spirit. Can we have the spirit hit at when the time is right? Hit this sniper right here, because otherwise he's going to light my ass up.
Yeah. What you can do is have that fight. You've only got one service, so you can have that fire spirit just go, "What's up, sniper? Oogity boogity burn you, bitch," and then he dies, and you succeed in your drain.
Cool.
Well, I would say alternatively, why don't we have the spirit make sure no one comes up the ladder, and I take out the sniper.
Can you do that?
Yep.
What do you got?
I'm an unarmed combat specialist with stun gloves.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I have a lot of grenades and a grenade launcher, so if shit goes down, I could go on, throw it into the podium.
I just want to point out, I want to point one thing out. You're going to be over here. Everyone else is going to be over here. I don't know if we can get you out if shit hits the fan, and I am pointing that out because last time I volunteered to do a sort of I'm going to help the guys out thing. It didn't go so well. Splitting the party did not work so well for me last run.
Honestly, once you start shooting, this whole place is going to be such a fucking nightmare. It doesn't matter.
That is a good point.
I don't think it. And I'm an orc, so.
That is an excellent...
Oh no, another orc running around screaming.
Yeah, I can just drop my assault rifle and blend in pretty easily, hopefully. So.
I mean, this place is like Afghanistan. You could probably take it with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, basically, I'm okay with it, and I'm volunteering.
Okay.
Because then we know he's going to get,
that.
like, if the fire spirit could just, like, fuck up.
The fire spirit can either hit the spirit over here.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
Yeah, and occupy it. And I will do my best to light the shit out of the podium. Or we can have the fire spirit if I need help and I just can't cut it with the LMG because it's not good enough. We can have the fire spirit fucking rock up and engulf. Yeah. And then if you don't know what the engulf power does, it's
on a fire spirit, it's fucked. It's fucking crazy. You do like 18 physical damage with a -6.
To be fair, we could probably just have the fire spirit do it, but I really want to just let. Oh, all right. So it's your call. The spirit will probably get banished, but if they're distracted, okay. So
that's why I don't want to have it take out the sniper.
Yeah, because it might get banished or
because it just
notified.
Like it might just never get there.
Yeah.
But I mean, of course, I might not either, but that's irrelevant.
Well, best of luck. I wish you the best. Good luck. It's riding on you partially, man.
Also, I can obviously pour fire in from that rooftop as well. If shit goes
definitely.
up.
So if you fuck up, you can probably chuck some grenades down and just murder the podium.
Yeah.
So do you want me to time skip ahead to the thing?
Yeah.
Hang on. Get you to
There's
roll
something we can do. I can. Oh, who is the guy that's going north of us? Who's the guy that's splitting off?
Me, Smash.
Smash. I can always cast an improve visibility.
Holy shit.
You could do that. And I'm pretty good at sneaking as well, so...
And I can sustain it. I have an ability to sustain it without a penalty.
You do.
And that's everything but magical, right?
Everything but magical.
And my essence is so low that it's probably quite hard for them to...
A little bit, yeah.
Like, I'm not exactly astrally obvious.
Glowing.
Like, I'm not a beacon or anything, am I? I'm quite the opposite. Unless they're attracted to the void as well. But
a little bit. Like, if they're searching for someone who's got void, you'll be able to find. But, like, yeah, invisibility, totally. You can totally do that.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea to me.
So, I mean, do you want me to sneak up on this guy here?
I would honestly feel better if I had backup aside from several hobos. So...
All right, fair enough. How about if I just, take up a position right here? And that way, if somebody comes your way, I can, just smack them around.
Quietly would be good until the shit hits the fan.
Oh,
yeah.
Before we time... No, go on.
I was just going to say I'm going to put my shotgun on full choke, so to contain the spread, I don't want to shoot any civilians.
Okay, so I am going to post... I've already posted it in Roll20. I'm just going to post this here. Here is our plan. Smash hits the sniper perch above the podium.
Is that the trigger as well, by the way?
Smash... the trigger is... when I say go, yeah. When I say go, Smash hits the podium.
Okay.
Spirit hits the other spirit. And while the spirit is hitting the other spirit, I light up the podium. If that doesn't cut it in the same... fuck it. Call it... one initiative pass. I should have enough time to get 20 rounds out. That's 3 seconds. If in one initiative pass he isn't down, engulf him. So that'll be on Drekstorm. If the spirit gets dispelled, that statue needs to get blown the fuck up.
That is the green. That's the green square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bob, if I do the attack the spirit and then I go engulf the guy, that's 2 services or 1?
So if it's using it in combat, it's 1 service.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So if
it's
the
all
spirit...
1 service.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if the spirit...
But the second this combat ends, the spirit will disappear.
Okay.
So if the spirit, the LMG are not enough, we're gonna have Smash, throw everything you've got straight down from above to below into the podium. Grenades, AR, whatever you can throw, do it. Drop all ordnance. Shoot her down on that bitch. So, one way or another, the podium goes. And then we get the fuck out. That is plan 4.
Okay. Before we time skip, is it alright if we take a break for a minute?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Because I need pizza and cigarette.
One last suggestion. If Smash is capable enough in his sneak, you might want to save that invisibility in case you have trouble getting the fuck out. Like, Smash and I will probably be, we'll probably blend in.
That's fair.
You two
this is the thing. I do have sneak to a above average level. It's not my best skill, but
like you might want to save that for yourselves in case shit goes bad.
That's a fair point. I only have sneak at 9, so elf, fucking 8, 6, 7.
Actually, ignore that. I've got it at 14.
Oh damn.
14's
So
still pretty
not
good.
that great.
I forgot Bob strongly suggested urban specialization, so it's actually a lot better.
So I've only got 9 sneak, so I'm going to need to boost that at some point. So anyways, if you can invis my ass and you all can sneak out, that would be great. We meet up at the rendezvous and the smugglers get us out.
I mean, you could just invisible, colors, and then there would be an invisible sniper. So then you wouldn't even need to be counter-sniped.
I mean, we could do that for an extra level of bullshit. Sure, why not?
Well, let's think about it over a break.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
take
that
5.
seems like that would be too easy and go horribly wrong at Bob's discretion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like there's some sort of astral shenanigans where somebody's invisible.
I mean-
My gauge senses are tingling.
I'm
and
sure
then-
there's mages. I'm
that
sure there's plenty of
spirit
people in
sitting
that
there,
Oh
crowd.
yeah.
That spirit
Yeah.
sitting there is totally just not watching, guys. It's not
Yeah.
it's not a sentry.
That crowd's totally not just all guards.
The podium isn't totally a laser aimed right at me. It's an elf-seeking laser in the orc underground.
All right, yeah,
Alright.
I'll be back in like 5.